Hey guys, this is YT42 and welcome to Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2 Avatar Tuner once again. It's, well, I would say it's about time, but, you know, it hasn't been that long since we finished up the first game, because I just really wanted to get to this. You know, I don't want to see the intro again, thanks. No, yeah, Atlas, Research Development 1, all that. But yeah, this is, you know, that opening cinematic. It's shown quite a few things that are different from the first game, huh? So, you know, that's very odd, and I'm just warning you, this game at times will feel nothing like the first game. That's just how it is. I mean, I still like the game a lot. It's just it's a big tonal difference, you know? Well, not tonal difference, but it's just very different. Anyway, let's get started. New game. Now, okay, this is important. This is super important. If you have the cleared game data from Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 1, you're entitled to various in-game bonuses. Check for cleared game save data. Hell yeah, so let's check. What? Hello? I'll be right back. Alright, so fortunately I did get it to work, without too much of a hassle. However, in doing that, because I was an idiot and didn't save my original file that I had for this game over on a hard drive, that file is gone. So those 26 hours of gameplay are now gone, which is unfortunate, but it's alright, we'll override it with this save file. So, alright, finally it'll let us clear. Also, by the way, I did it using, what did I do? I looked at a NeoGAF forum, and it told us what we can do. But yeah, here we go. Here's our save files. This is our clear save file from the previous game. Yeah, look at Heat's icon there. It's different from what it is now. Everyone else is the same though. So yeah, load file 1. By using the Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga save data, you'll be entitled to the following. Game difficulty becomes selectable. Proceed with the save data. Data transfer complete. We can choose between normal and hard. If you want the full list of bonuses you could get by transferring over, I know there's stuff like if you have over 1 million Maka in the first game, you get a boost to your money in the second game. Stuff like that, you know. Anyway, I'm going normal because this game is actually hard enough, you know. So careful.
Wait for me.
So yeah, right off the bat,
careful, guys.
This game is different.
Don't run too fast, okay?
Oh, come on. Surf and Sarah are way ahead of us.
So this game will get you to ask a lot of questions. Right off the bat.
Hey, Fred.
Like, who is that? Why is everyone so little?
What is this leaf made out of?
Like, look at little Gale. That's kind of cute. But yeah, this is Fred.
It's like people's thoughts.
You know, why is
Data?
a girl with him that kind of looks like
People
Angel?
have always wondered about
Stuff
things.
like that. Of
Questions
course.
like, who are we? Or what is this world really made of? They discovered molecules and atoms, and then they found even smaller particles.
Yeah, so here we get the explanation.
Finally, the most basic building block was so small that it could only be defined as data.
So,
You and
yeah,
the
everything,
forest
the smallest
are
possible
essentially
thing,
the same.
below molecules and
It all
particles,
goes back
data.
to people's thoughts. Thoughts are carried on until they return to their origins, and then
I don't really get it.
it's okay. I didn't either at your age. But now, I think I do. where we came from and where we're going.
So, don't get used to those blue skies and and green trees, by the way. You know, that's it's a completely different scenario from yeah, where we are now.
Set on the verge of death.
So here we go. That's Earth.
Science created by men who acted as gods, assumed our image, and betrayed its creator's
Earth
purpose.
Looks pretty bad. I mean,
Mankind signed a contract.
it wasn't
for great
global warming
power
or
and
climate
wealth.
change that destroyed it, because we've got Antarctica down the bottom, so just
Without
fine,
realizing,
looking icy.
they had signed their own death warrant.
But yeah, Earth. What's up with that, right?
I suppose it couldn't be helped, with people wasting their minds on drinking and worse. But the ones picking up the tab had quite the price to pay. Needless to say, it was a lot more serious than paying off the barkeeper. The blazing black sun,
Our black hole sun.
ruins and wastelands stretching as far as the eye could see. Plants withered from the corrupt data of the sunlight. And people turned to stone, trapped forever between life and death. The survivors were forced underground, far away from their old lives. The lucky few chosen by the Karma Society lived in a sanctuary formed of God's wisdom, oblivious to the chaos outside. Hell, that's what it was. Hell.
So you notice those odd soldier things from
Find them?
the end of the previous game.
Alpha team, begin a search to the south.
And they seem much more human than the ones in the junkyard were.
You men, follow me. Roger.
But they lived through a hell far worse than that. The junkyard, a city
And
of
here we
rusted
go.
iron and constant rain.
I've come to help everyone.
Its people lived in divided tribes and committed themselves to a never-ending war,
Just a little recap of the first game.
all for a chance to reach the paradise called Nirvana. Given the power of Atma, demons, by the Karma Temple, they ended the war with gnashing teeth as enemies devoured enemies. At last, they materialized here, in this world, searching for the girl who held the key to everything.
That's Sarah, by the way, not Angel. But yeah, this game. Oh, there's the cat, by the way.
You're saying this dump is supposed to be Nirvana?
Based on the information at hand,
So this
the
game
logical conclusion.
essentially says, "Hey, remember the junkyard?
Others arrived here
We
as
don't.
well.
Here's a bunch of new stuff, like a
These kids,
complete change of
the
setting.
soldiers, are the only people I've seen, but
And there's kids in this world because we are
sure Cielo and
actually
Heat are okay.
on Earth. Because
We must locate Sarah.
you know, turns out we
This world and the junkyard
ascended to Nirvana, but Nirvana turned out to be
our true
our world,
identities.
Earth,
Sarah has
but
answers.
post-apocalyptic.
We'll have to take care of those guys outside first. Who are they, anyway? They just attacked without warning.
They're Karma Society soldiers, duh.
Society?
Don't you know anything? The soldiers come from Karma City to, hunt other humans.
And as
hunt?
it seems in Nirvana, things aren't great.
That's right, for food. Those bastards can turn into demons. They eat whoever they can get their hands on.
And the Black Sun? The statues? Are those related to the Karma
And
Society?
the game doesn't
as
really
well?
explain it well here, but Surf has finished wandering through the streets and has met up with Gale and Ardula.
The old hag that
And they seem to be
discovered
immune to the stone disease.
Is their boss. Savior of all mankind, my butt.
Our logical destination. should be Karma City.
No way! You're gonna get killed!
They may
So I
have
think that
captured our
I didn't hear it well there,
comrades.
but I think that voice actor might
So
be
we're
the
in
same voice
boat,
actor as
aren't we?
Junior,
know of
Guinan
anyone
Junior
who's
from Xenosaga, I
Sorry, I
think.
don't. But I know a guy who does. He's kind of a loser, though. So,
May we meet him? In return, we will help you rescue your comrades.
Hell yeah, still call them
this is
comrades.
a trick. You'll regret it. I don't trust you adults.
I thought you were fighting against the society. We are making this agreement as warriors. Why would a warrior's age be relevant?
Warriors, huh?
Okay. It's a deal then. All right, I'll take you guys to Roland.
Roland. Grab his wrist.
Whoa, it's just a handshake. Haven't you ever shaken hands before?
That's Surf.
Yeah,
He's the
so
leader of our tribe.
in this game in particular, it's
I'm
really,
Artilla.
really unfortunate that
Mr.
Surf
Personality here is
isn't
Gale.
able to speak because
Okay,
he
then.
absolutely
Come on, follow me,
is, intended to have lines in this. The story demands that he has lines, but everyone just has to say stuff for him. But yeah. Anyway, here we are. We got the map. Everything returns from the first game. Everything just has like a sort of orangey brown tinge to it, and rusted sort of look. So if you look at the main menu, Surf has a new portrait. Ardula and Gale do not. Surf is the only one to get a new portrait, as of now anyway. Anyway, yeah, we already have access to all things from the previous game. Let's turn that off, thanks. So obviously, well, I don't understand, because Surf here, he's in a standard, like his pose from the first game where he's looking towards the camera. Back there he's looking to the side, so. Yeah, but instead of Surf, Heat, Ardula in this game, we start off with Surf, Ardula, and Gale. So we're back to square one, we still got Varna, Prithavi, and Vayu. We got Bufu and Void Ice. We have only 4 spells available to us maximum. Prithavi with Deopatra and Analyze. And Vayu with Body Rush and Mad Rush. Yeah, they sort of, in this game, they sort of, push you to have Gale as more of a, oh Jesus, as Vayu as more of a physical attacker, but his magic stat is still great. Like last time, he's essentially, exactly as he was last time. But the spells they give you to begin with, I suppose they give you Zahn. We've got Devour and Ingest Mana. We've got Terror and Void Earth, and Zahn and Void Force. So no combos, nothing to set. 3 rations, that's it. And everything's as it is. But the Karma Temple and the Karma Society, it can't be a coincidence. Sarah and Angel are probably in Karma City. I thought we'd return to normal once we reach Nirvana. We need to find Sarah. I'm sure she can explain this. Heat and Cielo would think the same way. You're right. If we can find Sarah, I'm sure we'll run into everyone else. They'll be fine. So, yeah, it's not really elaborated on how Gale and Ardula found each other. They just seem to find each other. As for Heat and Cielo, we've got no idea where they are. And same with Angel. No idea where she is. This guy never gets a name. Granted, he isn't that important in the story, but he just doesn't get a name. We appreciate your help, but you sure don't know much about our society, even though you can change into demons and everything. Where'd you guys come from? And here's Fred. He's a recurring character throughout the game. Roland's hideout is at the end of this block. We're in society territory now, but things are still okay on the other side. Also, this song... Alright, so you may notice that the music is very techno-like. That's because this game is different from the first game, where the first game I have like a hard rock style to its music. Also, oh, some soldiers can be heard, so they're around here somewhere. Keep searching. Look how much faster we move. That's not because they increased the movement speed in this game, that's just because the crappy PS3 version of the first game, you know, it was just slowed down so Surf would move a lot slower. But in this game, you know, for this port, they fixed it. Everything is fixed, you know, no more out of sync cutscenes, none of that. Thank God, because there's a lot more cutscenes this time around. Here's our chest for this game. There's a box emitting light from its panel. Open it? Hell yeah. Just like the first game, items are good. 3 chakra drops. Hell yeah. I'm not going to explain basic stuff like, you know, the battle system and anything that returns from the first game. I'm not going to explain because, I mean, you know, what's the point? Occupied sector. But this song is called Amaravati, and it's pretty good. It's very good. Also, I completely forgot to mention that the name of the areas from the first game, like the main areas, like Sahasrara and, you know, like Manipura, Svadhisthana, they're all Buddhist chakras, or chakras, whatever they are. You know, and you may notice if you know anything about them that all except one are in the game. Vishuddha is in an area in the game. That's actually the territory of the wolves, but we never go there, and it's mentioned in cutscene, but that's it. Anyway, but yeah, throughout DDS2 we're going to have a much more techno-focused soundtrack as opposed to hard rock in the first game, so I prefer the first games, but it's still pretty decent here. Wait, hold on. The Society's set up these weird machines all over the city. We haven't really figured out how to use them yet, but you guys are free to try if you want. Now, we instantly recognize that as a terminal, large terminal right there. Also, the terminal music in this game is so nice. So nice. Alright, so we got our standard options, save, get mantra. That sucks. My original save file is gone. You know, had a lot of good memories in that save file, but it's unfortunate. Oh well, let's save. You know, I'm just glad to get the DDS1 bonuses. Alright. We can also get mantra. Access denied. You are unable to obtain mantra. And don't know what that's about, but yeah, they obviously want to get us some tutorials done first before we can do any of that. Hold it right there. If you start... Oh, tuning. I thought it was turning. You start tuning, the kids die. Get it? Tuning? Let them do whatever they want. I don't know where you came from, but there's no way you're better tuners than us. I would not advise against fighting. I don't know why the screens decided to do that, but I'm sure it's just for this text box. Not advised fighting against the Embryon with such a small number. We know only the ways of the junkyard. In order to live, we kill, devour, and destroy. If you do not wish to die, I suggest that you leave. You're mocking us? And cutscene time. Well, not really, but they turn into 2 Andrasses. And get ready for some awesome music here. And Surf becomes Varna. Girl becomes Vayu. And Arjula becomes Prithvi. Alright, and here's our first battle in this game. Now, I'm guessing we don't get, because I'm pretty sure if you just play DDS2 without playing the first game, you get some tutorials, but we don't get that here because, you know, it's like, oh, well, you obviously understand how to play. But just take a listen to the music. This song is called Battle for Survival. It has no right to be this great. It's one of the best Megaten battle themes, and it's just for regular battles. I mean, compared to Hunting in the first game, it's just so good. You know, and this is for every battle. DDS2's battle themes, you know, compared to DDS1's, which were pretty slow, they were great, but they were very, you know, slow in tempo. But this game just kicks it up. It's so much further. It's so good. I love these battle themes. It's so fast. Alright, enough of me looking at Surf's butt crack, because yes, he has a butt crack there. But anyway, Andras, these guys didn't appear in the first game. Oh, look how much faster it is. The things are normal. There's all sorts of minor differences, like the press turn icons being a little different. The health and HP and MP bars are still the same as ever, and I never mentioned how cool it was that what's the name? You know, it's a heartbeat for your HP, and it's sort of just like, well, I mean, it's just like, I guess, brainwaves or something for your MP. But anyway, yeah, there's all sorts of small differences, like how the you know, the little numbers are different. You know, the damage numbers are different. When you get into a battle, there's a different sort of octagonal, or it's hexagonal sort of pattern that appears. Down you go. And let's kill the second one. Gale, please. Damn it. So yeah, the game doesn't give you an explanation as to how to play if you import your DDS1 save data, because you've played this game before. Well, you've played this battle system before. You have no need to, you know, get it explained to you. So anyway, Surf leveled up. You have 3 stats to distribute. 3 points to distribute. Same as the first game, you know. Surf covered HP, hell yeah. Same as the first game with the Surf getting stats that he can distribute. Devour or be devoured. That is the rule that we must live by. Judge for yourselves what kind of beings we are. Alright. Well, Fred. I really like Fred in this game, he's great. Actually, we'll show off the recover feature. Which is just automatic healing. Which I don't use that often in this game. I use it often in games like Final Fantasy X Remastered, but not in this game much. Strong presence behind the door, enter. No, we're going to go back and save. Also, to see if the restore function is on the terminal yet. Which I don't think it is, because we don't have any money. We don't have any Maca. Which is odd. You'd think that everyone would keep their Maca. We can restore, but if we look at the currency, it's a $sign. Yeah, in this game, because we're on Earth, I suppose, and you know there is no Maca on Earth, we use dollars instead of demon currency. So we also have none of it. So you know it's unfortunate, but we'll get some soon. But let's continue on.